Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video, I'm back with our monster review. We have the monster Pengunel, which is a new monster that was given to me early access to. We're going to be doing a review from level 1 to 150, rank 5. So you guys will see this monster at max level and very early. So before we get started, I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. We actually just hit 180,000 subscribers. So I want to thank you guys very much. And let's go on our way to 109,000. Anyways, let's go on and get into this video. Now, before we do get started, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to Social Point for allowing me to review this monster early for you guys. So they give me all the resources, the gems, the food, basically the cells and everything to review this monster for you guys. So huge thanks to them, for sponsoring this video. But let's go ahead and come over here. We have Pengunel. So we have Pengunel, and then we also have Snowclose, which I'll be doing a review on very soon. And then also, we have 3 more here that will be getting released very soon. So very excited for those. But here we go. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to craft, and we have Pengunel. Okay, that looks very much like that one mythic monster that exists. You guys know who I'm talking about? Oh my gosh, that design is actually so sick. Yo, look at that. It's like they remade this monster, but it just looks a lot better. Like, that design is just so sick, guys. Look at that. Of course it has to have a sword, because that gun he's carrying can't be a relic, of course, but if it could be a relic, it would be sword. That's the most that's something that mostly resembles it. And then of course we do have a mask here, which we're going to get into later on, but it does mention here that it's an attacker. And apparently there's extra turn, double damage. Interesting. So I'm super excited. It is actually light and thunder, so against JJ, we're about to find out, guys. But let's go ahead and hatch it. Oh, my hatchery is full. What? Are you kidding me? What do we have here? We have Archduke. We don't need Archduke, right? Let's sell it. I don't need Archduke. Let's go to craft. We're gonna collect this and hatch it. And take a look at this egg, ladies and gentlemen. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yo, that baby design is so adorable. Are you guys seeing that? Oh my god. Yo, look at that. No way. That is actually so adorable. And look at the little baby one just running towards the enemy. Yo, that's 1344. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to straight up just rank it up. You know what I mean? Just max it out right now. All these gems, as you guys can see, are given by Social Point. Again, huge thanks to them. I really appreciate it. But all right, we have 80 something hundred cells. We can go ahead and finish this up. There we go. We got cooldown immunity. Okay, I did see immune to blind as well, but we're gonna make sure we check out everything, of course, in terms of the traits. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ring 5. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh, he's so adorable. All right, I just don't want to even feed it up. I really wish they add a system where like Dragon City, for example, there's like an option here where you can like switch the design. You know what I mean? So you can keep it baby design after you feed it up at max level, and then you can take it to battles and stuff. Or even in your habitat, it would actually show as a baby form if you select that. But let's go ahead. Oh my gosh, look at that thing. And look at him. He turns pretty huge straight away. Okay, but let's go ahead and just feed it up and max it out straight away. So level 20, slowly 30, and we're almost at level 100, and there you go. Now it's just going to be draining the food. Look at that food, man. The amount of food that's just going, it's crazy. 150, oh my gosh. But anyways, let's go ahead and start off with the stats first. Taking a look at the stats, I would say strength is actually not that bad. It's actually pretty good. Hopefully his damage outputs are good too. Life is 1.5 million, and then you have 26,960 speed. Comparing that to the other monsters that I've reviewed so far, it is a bit low. So that is something that you can keep in mind. So you can probably slap in like 2 speed and 1 strength instead of 2 strength and 1 speed. Just something to do, of course. Or like if you're going to be running like your supporters or whatever other monsters on the side, you can run in like an extra team speed instead of like slapping like a life rune or something on them, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, the speed is something that he's slacking, but the strength actually is good, and that's actually good for an attacker. But let's go ahead and take a look at the skills here, guys. We have a heavy light damage to all enemies applied rapid sense. Oh my gosh, that's actually really good. But the stamina and cold, oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Why did you have to do that to us? Let's see what else we have though. We have double damage and cooldown protection to itself. Okay, so this monster can benefit from some damage. We'll take that, sure. Heavy thunder damage to all enemies applies sunburn to everybody. I do like an AoE, you know, thunder damage that deals a lot of damage. But again, look at that cooldown and stamina cost. That's just absurd, man. Oh my gosh. What else do we have? Massive light damage to one enemy. Ooh, I like. Okay, now here's the thing. You can sacrifice one for the other element, or you can do something that I usually do for most monsters, which is like carry one single target and one AoE of same element, for example. You know what I mean? As you guys can see. And then same thing here, you know what I mean? For tortures, I think he only has, oh, he has sunburn and repentance. That's good. Actually not bad. For double damage, you don't really need it because most of the time you're going to be pairing it up with like a supporter anyways, like a damage booster on the side. So that's okay. Cooldown protection and give an extra turn. That one, no, you don't really need it. You might use it for like maybe for team wars if you're doing some kind of play where like Primerion, but then again, I don't think this monster has immune to control. We're going to take a look at it in a second. But yeah, if that's the case, like you don't really need that skill either. But yeah, moderate light damage applies repentance. This is a spammable skill. This one you might want to run if you want. You can swap this out for this, but then again, you're going to be sacrificing a massive light damage. But anyways, this monster needs a lot of stamina, guys. Okay, and if he gets hit with CDA, cooldown activation, he might be screwed. But oh, look at that. That just helps him so much. I'm so glad they give him this status caster because or else that would have been bad. Yeah, for sure. So Celestial, this is actually a good trait. Usually, you know, it gives you stun, mega stun, and bleeding immunity. True vision, so you don't miss. So you're going to be landing those heavy shots and then cooldown immunity. Okay. Overall, what I would recommend, like what I would have, if I actually designed this monster for like trait wise, I would have gotten rid of the Celestial and give it like Pierce. Like, can you imagine Pierce with True Vision? That's just so good. But again, I do like the elements. The traits aren't actually that bad either. It actually helps him out having the True Vision and cooldown immunity. Celestial's not bad either. The ultimate, a prayer for what is it? Pagans? It's a Pierce to itself. Moderate light damage to all enemies applies. Block positive side effects to all enemies. Removes Pierce from himself. Of course, it has to remove the Pierce. That's just crazy. But what you can do is if you have a monster, but then again, the chances are low for you to get the ultimate. What I was going to suggest is like if you pair it up with a monster that would apply positive status effect, protection, like this right here, positive effect block, but the green one, where it helps you and you can apply it to yourself. If you could apply it to the sponsor, he can keep his Pierce. But then again, chances are low that you're going to be getting the ultimate. But it is a good ultimate though. Like you're going to be dealing a pretty good amount of damage, and you have Pierce. You know what I mean? Which is cool. Now, when it comes down to relics, what I would suggest, guys, for the relics, you can do the one that gives you a damage boost, the JJ one, and you could. But that's 2 attackers. If you're going to be running that. Attackers, you're gonna like it works better when JJ's in the team. I'm talking about this right here. So for the third perk, when the turn starts, if JJ's in the team, it increases the wearer's power by that much and applies minor damage boost to them. So you're gonna be benefiting a lot more. So that's up to you if you want to run that relic. But there are some other ones like again, they're more than likely they'll be adding in more relics for me, like the updated ones, and more relics to like that I can use to like level up the existing ones. So for now, I'm just going to go with something like a laser beam sword. And I might actually have to like level this one up. Let's autofill this and try to like get it to like 40 here. So we were able to max that one out. Just kind of make like the most use out of it. Now, when it comes down to mask, there's only one thing you can go with. Actually, there's maybe more than one. There's Cosmo Civilization, which gives you stamina, which is cool. There comes like more with that, but I would say Torvox's mask, man. Like this is going to be good, giving you stamina whenever you need it, and you're going to be dealing extra thunder damage, plus you're going to be applying curse. So you already have repentance and sunburn, you're going to be applying an additional torture, which is cool. There is other like masks like these that gives you stamina, but make sure you want to go with something that gives you stamina, okay? As long as it gives you some stamina, you're going to be good. I'm just going to go with Fear Mask. This is the only thing I could really find that would give me stamina, guys. I do apologize. But yeah, anyways, so skills, we already went over everything else we did. Let's unlock this. Now for the runes, oh my gosh, I think this is the first time I'm actually going to give these level 12s. And these are the highest I have in this account. Let me go ahead and go with some level 12s. And then for speed, we have a level 10 we can definitely go with. Now, remember earlier I told you guys, you could do 2 strength and 1 speed, or you could do 2 speed and 1 strength because this monster's a bit slow. I would usually suggest 2 speed and 1 strength. I just want to make it a little bit more stronger. So I can see, actually, let's just do it for now. I'm gonna do another speed here, but we're gonna do 2 speed for now, but then later on we'll most likely swap that out and we'll do 2 strength. But this is usually the setup I would recommend you guys doing if you're gonna be running 2 speed, 1 strength. Now what I'm gonna have to actually do is I need to rank up this monster, guys. I hope I have enough resources. I do. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, SP. You know, I've been using these resources like left and right. Like I started off with like so much, like not just North berries, but like there was the galactic one. What is it called? Astronites. I used it on K911 and I almost zeroed it because I need that monster for some of the reviews. Like these monsters are not just gonna like be good just alone, you know what I mean, or like paired up with a couple of other random monsters. I like reviewing them, showing you guys like the best setups that you can actually run. So I want to, you know, go ahead and use these resources here so that I can actually rank it up. Hopefully we have enough. I think we do. Okay, and there you go. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, breaks it to rank 5. But yeah, I did K11, I did Fireful, and a couple other monsters. Now, I did remove these runes. I did spend the gems here. We're going to go ahead and give it level 10s instead of the whatever we had before. And a couple of them were locked. So I'm going to be giving like best runes I got there, the 10s. I had a one level 11, but I might actually use that for like someone else, someone that I review or something. I don't know, whenever that's needed. Right now it's not really needed. But here we are going to run, let's just do a shadow SN, okay, and then flash area is not needed. I do want to find myself a Mr. Beast banner. Where the heck did that? Oh, I guess we could run like a charging banner. Charging banner works too, as long as I get stamina. But yeah, we can run something like this. But I might actually have to nerf this monster's speed. We have 45k, 41k. Yeah, I don't want that. I need this monster to be slower. So I might actually have to either downgrade the rune a little bit doing this. Like a level 3 maybe. 39 to 41. That works better. But again, like what you want to do is just do 2 speed, 1 strength. But you can try to get the speed as close as possible. Therefore, nobody gets in between. Alright guys, so here we go. We're in battle and I'm going to be testing this monster out for you guys. So let's see what we've got here. Anwar, what should we do with you first? Usually with Anwar, you'd probably just want to attack. I mean, since he has cold blood, right? He has cold blood. You can technically try to total blind, but look, total blind's gonna miss, guys. Wait, oh, that's true vision. Oh my gosh, wait, I totally forgot. Like it looks so much alike, right? I thought that was total blind, so I just blinded my monster. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Let's get rid of King Adam, I guess. Whatever. But Benasa, I guess that's the only thing that's kind of bad, or kind of sucks. The fact that you can't NER, but total blind's only for 1 turn, right? I have an idea, guys. I have an idea. We're gonna run this skill right here. I honestly thought I wouldn't actually run that skill, but here we go. I guess I am now. Anyways, like earlier, we're just gonna do the total blind. Let's say this was like an actual battle. This is what's gonna happen. Okay, so let's say monster attacks, gets rid of King Adam or whatever, you know what I mean, like that. Oh look, he has King Adam on his team as well. But what we could do is we could do, instead of the triple damage, which is only 1 turn, or the double damage, we'll do the AoE damage boost right here, like this. 25 with 50%. That way it lasts more than 1 turn. And then, oh, there's anticipation. We got to be careful of anticipation. So something to kind of watch out from. But these are all going to miss. So what you want to do is you want to do this. You get yourself that extra turn. It is anticipation bait. You got to be careful. But let's say there's no anticipation there. And this monster gets a next turn. Again, your relic is going to kick in if you need stamina, of course. But here, literally, like, look at this. Look at this damage. If there was no Megataunt there, or if he had like a low or medium light damage or something like that, they give him an extra turn, that would have been so sweet. But we're gonna do the, let's do the AoE. Actually, let's save that one. Let's do this one. And look at that damage, guys. That's just insane. Fury Mask kicked in, of course, giving me some stamina there. With this monster, I could just like resurrect if anything. But I'm just not gonna resurrect. All right, let's say we get rid of this monster, for example. But let's say if we do, right, we get rid of him. That monster gets a turn. Let's just charge with, I mean, Anwar's too quick. Anwar is just way too fast. But let's say we do a double damage here. So now we have the, triple damage, 50% and 25%. And look at that damage, man. He is just insanely powerful. Like 15 million is crazy. Like you guys saw that damage. That's just insane. So yeah, man, this monster is actually, he has potential, I would say. And keep in mind, we're only running one strength rune. Again, I understand it's level 12, but that's against 150 and slash rolls. Now let's say if we were to do more than one, so let's do two strength runes instead. I do want to test something else at this time, so we're gonna do the double damage with cooldown protection. All right, we're gonna test something else out this time. Okay, now here's the thing: some of you guys might use K9. Okay, I still use it up to this day. From time to time, you know what I mean, especially in team wars. So that's someone that you can definitely use. Let's say we attack with this monster, eliminate him like that, you know, die, whatever. This monster gets a turn, right? So what we could do, although the turn orders are a little bit messed up, you know what I mean? But with this monster, you can either attack, of course, but I do want to see how much damage he's actually able to deal. Let me do my double damage with cooldown protection. I really wish instead of cooldown protection, it actually give him like a evasion. That would have been really cool just to protect his double damage. But I guess not. So here we can either do a damage boost or we can actually open up the path for him. So let me just open up the path here real quick. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't want to mess with that Megaton being there. For me, it's just in my way, you know what I mean? So now that the path is open for me, look at the damage, man. Oh my gosh, it's just never... You gotta be careful of light, by the way. Light's not gonna be working against Kirk, but that's why you have Thunder, and Thunder actually is very strong against water, so therefore Kirk is gonna take a lot of damage. So there you go. With the double damage, again, it's just... We've obliterated him, you know what I mean? Last time we had triple damage, 50% and the 25. That's why we dealt a lot more. But with the regular double damage, I mean, it still does a job. So some of you guys are wondering, like, what skill setup should you really run? Like, there's so many, right? I personally would say just do this, you know what I mean? Run this. This would probably work best, I would say. But if you want to mess around with some of these other ones, you can do that too. But anyways, guys, this is going to wrap it up for today's monsters video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. But let me know in the comments down below your thoughts and opinions on Pengunel. Now, this monster, I'm not sure where he's going to be available in, but he's going to be available very soon, and you can get him in game. So hope you're excited. Anyways, I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.